Zero J Love. I've been meaning to have a serious conversation with you for like 2 weeks. It was really heavy on my heart at one point. I'm not saying I'm going through it. I'm just asking a question. I'm doing something. I'm always doing something. Right now, this is my job. So I'll be stationary for right now so I can make sure this wood gets burnt and cleaned up. Something just stung me or something. I don't know. On my arm swelled up. This is the conversation. What do you do? Okay, I'm heterosexual. So what do you do if you have heterosexual children, or at least they tell you they're heterosexual and they're not asexual and they're not homosexual and they're not some bisexual, and somebody was telling me some other type of sexualities that I had pansexual. Now I don't even know what that is. Anyway, this is the question. What do you do, or how do you feel? I'm just having this conversation with you as a parent to other parents. If you have a heterosexual child and they are forming a relationship with a same-sex homosexual child, how do you feel about it? You know what? I bet that was that caterpillar that stung me. I wonder if that's a poisonous. Yeah, it stung me. This caterpillar. My arm is swelling. And it was a caterpillar. I did not know. I was wondering. When it hurts like fire. Like I'm in this fire. It's hurting me. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. God, that hurt. I just saw these caterpillars everywhere. I thought it was a caterpillar. How is it here? I'm not even under a tree. It must be under this bench. That's it. I made this bench. But this bench is normally under a tree. Y'all know I'm always doing something. Oh my God. And I can take pain. I have a high tolerance. But let me tell you. It's literally like me. And I'm good. I can take a shot. I'll look at them. Give me a shot, a needle, or... It's like little needles in my arm. Okay, I'm sidetracked. Let me let my sleeves down. How about that? I mean, dang on cow. Lucky. Give you to my chickens. Anyway, if you have a heterosexual child that is good friends with the same sex homosexual child, how do you feel? Do you watch the relationship? Because your child is saying they are heterosexual, but you're asking them, like, how do you know that person is homosexual? And they say, because they told me they're homosexual, and they have the craziest conversation. It's so weird, and your child says, it's so awkward, it's so weird, they're nasty. So, but how do you feel? What happens? So my question is, A, do you stop the relationship? B, do you just watch the relationship? Or C, just have a conversation with the child to maybe see where their mindset is? Because to me and my understanding, so let me give you an example. So I love sports. I played basketball. On my basketball team was a lot of homosexual. Not everybody, but a lot. Hey, I can be friends with anybody. That's not a problem. It's a problem when you think that I'm what you are when I'm not. Now that's a problem, because don't hit on me. And I have to be honest with you. I haven't, people don't hit on me. So I'm good like that. I don't know if my personality, or, I'm pretty sure I'm not finna watch no woman do all of this and that. So maybe that's why no one hits on me, or whatever that looks like. I'm not sure. Anyway, I do recall one time the basketball team went to a daiquiri margarita place. I don't drink alcohol, so I think I might have just had a soda or water or something, I don't know. And one of the basketball players, they did, like, this is probably the only incident or something. They was like, you want something to drink? I'm like, no, I'm good. That was that. It wasn't no, hey, you cute, you this. It wasn't none of that. But, you know, I'm pretty firm in my belief and how I roll. I'm just saying, you know. But what do you do when you have a young child and they're developing, and you see a lot of things on TV, and maybe they start thinking different things? Like, so I've had some people that said, either you read or you heard it. I had firsthand someone say that a lot of times they, like, say, let's say a man, he watches another person, and they might say, they got a few feminine qualities. They might not be aware of it. I bet, you know, they can roll. Maybe they'll be bi, and then maybe they turn another type of way later on. And some of them, so I believe some people choose to be a certain kind of way because they like, what's up, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I don't mind trying that, trying this, you know. It doesn't matter, long as I'm being loved, long as I feel needed, long as I feel pleasure. You know, some people just like whatever. And then, you know, a lot of times men are like, let's have a threesome. And, you know, women, we trying to please men and all that mess. I thank God I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do all that. Look, I don't even want to look at my own vagina. Let's just be honest. I don't want to look at nobody else's. Come on, baby. So, you know, so men, okay, like Eddie Long, let's just go there. You know, they're saying that the boys, I saw the interview with some of the boys and stuff like that, and I'm thinking they're heterosexual, I believe. You know, I've heard some homosexual men say that they like guys that don't appear to be homosexual. You know, that's what they like. They don't want you to be feminine, but they want you to want it, but they don't want you to be feminine. So I was talking about threesomes. You know, so a lot of women do that because of the please the man, to please the man, to please the man, to please the man. Please us. We can't get no threesome with another man. That normally doesn't happen. So what? Where are we left at? What are our chances? So anyway, Eddie Long, let me go back. I'm kind of jumping. I'm trying to hurry up. My time is short. Eddie Long had those two guys, and I saw them. They look fine. I don't know what kind of, you know, what I'm saying, he's going to write a book. I'm not sure what all they did. I'm not sure if anybody was penetrated or he rubbed on them. I have no idea what kind of molestation, molested, fondled, you know, is fondling, molested, being molested. What does that look like? What is that? So I'm not sure how that goes. So who's to say, you know, what really happened with them? Somebody had to see something with those two boys Eddie Long was with. They saying he had cancer, and somebody else said, no, that wasn't cancer. He died from AIDS. So what does that look like? What was that? But, you know, going back to what I'm asking initially, what do you do when you have a child that, you know, you just pray about it? Or you just have conversations with them? Do you prevent them from being around them in the fear that they might become? Because to me, it depends on what age you are. Some children are easily persuaded. I know that can get into your mind. You can start wondering. They can whisper and say, we do this and we do that. I'll make you feel, and your toes will crinkle up and twirl and curl, and you're not going to know what hit you. And so some people get to wondering, oh, I'm not going to know what hit me, da-da-da. And then they mind just start folding over. So that's why I say, if you're a strong-minded person, and you pretty much, but if you're a child, you're learning yourself. You're learning who I was at 14, 15, definitely is not who I am today. I didn't even know that I had half of what I have in me. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. So that's just, you know, so I just wonder, I was really passionate. I wish I would have captured it when I was really, really trying to figure some things out. But now, when you're dealing, not saying that I am, but when you're dealing with things of that nature, what do? I mean, you definitely do pray about it, but what else can you do? Can you, you know, because what parent don't want to see their children with children? What? And that's not to say, well, I can adopt, I can have a person, I can do, I can do IVF. Not saying that you can't. I'm just saying, if I'm heterosexual, why wouldn't I want my child to be heterosexual? I'm just asking. I don't know if I can have this conversation. If this is, I'm going to get beat up about it. I have no idea, because I know I was talking to somebody and they said, well, why are they letting homosexuals in church? You got to, what you going to say? Stop at the door, don't come in? Who was Jesus with? Jesus was walking with the worst sinners. Like, well, who are we? We supposed to, those are the ones, I'm saying, all of, no one sin can trump another sin. If you are a liar, it's the same sin as a homosexual from what I've been reading in the Bible. If you're an adulterer, it's the same sin from covering your neighbor's wife or something, or stealing. So what, you can't say one sin trump another. Everybody's welcome at church in God's house. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that. And I'm not saying, I have a good friend that's homosexual. He's a guy, but not to say but when you're dealing with the same sex, what does that look like? Because okay, I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. I'm trying to be real quick. Going back to the basketball team that I was in, and so they started having get-togethers and everything every so often. And so I'm going, and a lot of people on the basketball team were, so I go to the basketball team, get together, and I take my husband because I'm like, y'all, come on, let me make sure I'm comfortable, because I want to, I'm just chilling, I'm whatever. So I get over there, and they're like, everybody is not like me. Like, I'm with a man. They was all with females, and they look, like, look strong. So I did that once, and I did it one more time, and she was having party, and I said, let me stop, because I don't want that. I don't feel comfortable, number one. Number two, I don't hang out like that, number two. And number three, I couldn't roll like that. And then I'm trying to drag him to whatever, and I was like, well, we good. We ain't got to go over there no more, because I'm, I mean, she's a nice person, good hospitality and all. I just wasn't comfortable. Let's just go there. I really wasn't comfortable. And so that's not something that I chose to do. So what do you do, about a child? Sometimes it'll work itself out. But, my thing is, a lot of things get in people's head. Or a lot of people, they flash money, and sometimes you're like, oh, you gonna pay me, to do what? Oh, that's fine, I'll do that. Here, let's experience that. We gotta experience stuff. I'm young, I'm cool, I'm fly, whatever, however that goes. So, but what are your thoughts? I want some feedback on that. What do you do? Can we have the conversation? I just want to have the conversation. Not saying any of it's bad. I just know what I want for my children. That's all I'm saying. What's up? 00J Love, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.